You got it.
So Strahd tells Lady Bajorn, he says, now, Lady Bajorn, I appreciate you calming this lad down. Can't you see that he's already calmed down now? Carl is now just sitting there eating his soup.
Okay. I just cannot stand it when these mere mortals do not appreciate the honor that they are bestowed just being in the same room with you, let alone dining here at the table.
Now remember, these are guests to our lands here. Not everyone knows proper etiquette when it comes to addressing their betters. They don't always appreciate what's right in front of them.
This is true, Master.
Insight on what he means by right in front of him. And it's a 15.
I think he's referring to your death sitting in front of him.
That's
But the question is, which end of the table is that?
Does Carl seem charmed now?
I don't know. Maybe an insight would tell you.
This dice sucks. 13.
Nope, you have no idea. It seems awful funny. Now, Maeve, on the other hand, who do you want to see if he's? Maeve might be able to notice because she's sitting.
Well, I can cast something. I just want to know if it'll help before I waste it.
Okay. 12.
On insight.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea.
So, like, he seems off, but it's not that type of magic.
Okay. Because I was going to say, I have dispel magic.
That's it. If it's charmed, it's a condition.
I thought I had something for that, but I don't.
So, but Carl seems to not have the bloodlust he had a second ago.
Which seems odd. Very odd.
Does seem odd.
I want to know more about the Tatiana girl.
Tatiana.
But I feel like she's not going to talk to me with Strahd right there.
All right, so that's a good assumption.
Lord Strahd, I hate to interrupt the loveliness that is this dinner.
Loveliness.
Dinner, but I have to go to the little ladies' room. Can your friend Tatiana take me and show me?
Oh, and it's like I didn't figure that a half fiend would have trouble holding their bladder, but
It's been a very long journey,
it's like,
and it would be very rude if I pee in your floor.
okay,
Yeah, that'd be pretty rude.
well, Strahd allows it. So she gets up and
I follow.
okay, so
Hey, friend, I gotta go too.
Come
Seen
on!
that?
So, I'm
Come-
going.
Come with me.
Oh, yeah.
We'll be right back, Lord Strahd.
I mean,
I don't know if there's an official bathroom
Yes.
in the right.
I just need it out of the room.
All right.
Very situational.
extremely.
This guy knew everybody's
Because you don't seem
background
much
without
with
even talking
contamination.
to us. I don't think something that happens within this castle is not going to reach his ears.
Oh, but she's not in the room now. So Strahd's like, still, let's carry on this conversation. It's like, so I asked this before, and I really didn't get much of an answer, but it may have been too direct at the time. Etiquette and all that stuff. How do you feel? How do you feel of my lands here?
He's asking everybody that?
Yeah, the few that are left in there.
I feel we've been neglected for a long time.
I was going to say, I feel like you're neglecting your people.
But yet, you were here, and you were here, and
I'm
most
not-
of you was here in your short presence.
I'm not one of your people.
I know. I said, and yet you were here. I said, you were here, and yet you were here, and you were here. So, is that a form of neglect?
But for me, only in this one table, I strive to protect the peoples of the lands from all evil. I don't understand why a single invitation to your abode would make up for the years of starving children.
It's like those villages. It's not my job to make sure that they conduct themselves appropriately. I do not. I govern the mists and the lands around. I keep the evils from coming into this realm. But I do not deal in the day-to-day of the mundanes. They have mayors, do they not? Do they not have structure? It's like, since you were from here, you understand that the towns don't work together now very well, do they? It's like, I cannot help that the roads are so perilous at night, but at any point do they work together? It's like, I don't stop them from working together. It's like,
With your control of the mist, then it's encroaching this upon the towns themselves. You allow these creatures that buffoon around in the darkness and attack innocents inside of the towns when the mist overcomes it at night. Perhaps you would be better suited keeping the mists at bay from the towns themselves that they could organize without living in fear of every night. Many of these people don't sleep, and you cannot form rational thought without sleep.
some people can require less sleep than others.
I think I'm overplaying this guy.
Yeah.
I was like, Andrew
Yeah.
never had
He
that many words.
he doesn't even know what a vampire is. He never saw a vampire until Lady Bajor. It's always, everything is legend. Nothing, you don't know nothing. You go out at night, you die. That's pretty much what he knows. He didn't even know that the mist control, like, straw doesn't come out.
What I meant to say was blah, 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 blah. Come on, Drennan.
So don't worry, nothing appeared behind you. Yet. Yet.
Oh, wait, there is a bishop.
So,
Chest
but Straw to get though does say he's like I'm just a mediator of these lands. I am not the ruler. Some people see that just because I have this great castle, but as you saw, it's not very well attended anymore. It's like I only have a few loyal subjects like Lady Bajorn here and a few people in this castle. We are not overpopulated and put a strain on the supply chains and the food sources here. So it's like, but I do appreciate all of you all's, again, hot-bloodedness that have come in. A very lively bunch. So it's been a long time since anyone dare even speak to me, even when they saw me.
So, continuing that right there, why did you extend an invitation to us?
Nap time.
It's like why? In such a short amount of time, you have instilled how should I put it? Movement in the mist, per se. You have had the air flowing, so to speak.
Who broke wind?
I don't know, probably a big red dragonborn, but
Big red.
He's not here to defend himself.
so I find it interesting that there are those that are here, considering there is not supposed to be one past the mists now, that are able to come and go from my lands.
Do you have any idea how we ended up here?
No. Hence is why you're at my dinner table. I would like to know how you got here. And again, why are you here?
Okay. Well, before I talk about that, you extended an invitation to 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 of us, correct? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6. 6 of us. You extended an invitation to one other that was not amongst us. What did she do?
Oh, she has an invitation. She has an invitation anytime that I have guests. She also has an invitation to come.
So she is also of importance to you, and you are playing it off as if she's not.
Well, do you think that I just invite anyone here that doesn't have some type of importance?
Well, how many times has she visited this table?
Well, this is her first. Because as I've said, I've not had guests for a very, very long time.
But you have had guests. So why is it her first?
Well, maybe I should just say it's her first in that particular body.
Are we talking about Tatiana? Are we talking about Tatiana? Okay.
So, in that particular body. Straw, can I make an assumption on that?
Yeah, she's a revenant.
No.
Sure. I know what those are.
That's,
I know what those are.
I'm asking if I may make an assumption.
speak your mind.
Am I to
Do a wisdom save too.
do a wisdom save? That's a fail. Okay. That's a 6.
Yeah, you fail, but it doesn't hurt you.
I mean, am I able to assume that that person, the Tatiana that she said her name was, am I fair in assuming that she's probably the same lady on the mural?
Oh no, that lady's bones are down in the ravine, still to this day.
But you just said inhabited the body.
Oh, this body, that body.
So it's not the same soul or anything?
So who can really peer into somebody's soul?
You probably can.
Just let you know he cast detect thoughts on you.
Detect thoughts.
Okay.
I'm just saying you don't know that though, but
If he
Are we safe from
does
it where we're not in there? Are we
he
safe
just
from
did
it?
it on you
I mean, if he does it, I will know it.
when he's done.
Yes.
Yeah, when he's done.
That's why I said will know it.
Yeah, you wanna so. But, so
I mean,
I'm just letting you know.
Ow. Good job.
I mean, my thoughts were exactly that.
So
I said my thoughts.
he doesn't know. He doesn't know everything that you've read.
I haven't read anything.
No, since you've been here, like you've been to several places. So he doesn't know if you have a line of thinking or not. Okay, I'll just make sure nothing's different about this thought.
Surface thoughts, and then you can dwell deeper. I mean, you can ask
Right.
something that you want to know, or what I'm thinking at the moment. But like I said, literally asked what I was thinking.
So Strahd asks, it's like, why are you so interested in my dinner guest?
Well, I'm interested in why you asked us to be here and why you asked her to be here.
So,
I mean, it's curiosity. You may as well say I'm a short, curious man.
this is true. So he is, like I said, he is digging into your mind, trying to see like
It's a wide open book.
no, but on like it's just on your thoughts right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's digging through. Obviously he's seeing the mural.
Mm-hmm.
You've not heard that name before, so
Nope.
so you don't know.
Not a clue. I have no idea who she is. And
So
like I said, I'm just making an assumption.
So, okay. He leans forward. He's like, "Do you find her attractive?"
Do you?
You're not in her.
Who, the lady in the mural or the Tatiana that's sitting down here?
Tatiana, do you find her appealing?
Have I even gotten a good look at her? Because I have no idea.
So it's like going through. It's like you
Okay.
saw her. I assume that.
Well, I mean, I took a glance, but that's being it.
Well, you know what he means.
Yeah. Strahd, I mean, my etiquette is, being of a noble, I walk in, I observe the room, I looked no more than to address you.
Yes.
So,
And do you find her attractive?
what I seen of her, she seemed like a pretty lady, but I don't know for sure.
I'm not asking you about her personality. I'm asking, do you find her attractive?
I find everybody attractive.
And that's true.
So,
There is no...
do you find Strahd attractive? This is in your mind. You said it. He's still had to take thoughts on you. Do you find him appealing?
I told you, I find everybody
So
attractive.
you find Strahd appealing?
Yeah.
So what do you find appealing about him?
He's very fair, pale skin.
So you like the pale skin?
Yes.
Thanks.
So it's just Strahd's just getting in a thought, just into
Yeah.
your mind.
Yeah.
So
You could say he's penetrating your mind.
Or we could not.
Let's not.
Oh.
So Strahd has gauged that you're not romantically interested in the lady, so he should let you live.
Excuse me.
Not that you know, but
Nope.
So Strahd looks over at the lady you missed. So Lara, do you find anyone interesting that of our guests here? She says, her voice is very
Deep.
wispy. And it goes, I find the tiefling interesting.
Why do I always gotta be picked out?
Well, there's
You started it.
a very good reason. She I believe she has something that greatly interests me.
Oh yeah.
So I would also like to powder my nose with them if I can be relieved. It's like, can I take my leave? Lord Strahd. Strahd's like, by all means, my dear. It's like, go, have fun. So
I stand as she stands.
So she makes sure to grab her weird weapon on the way out.
Great.
Great.
Body
So-
breaks are dead.
So does she come directly in, or do I have like
No,
a
like
5
you're-
minute
you're-
We would
span?
have had.
So it's like you will be somewhere.
Sometime.
So we'll cut to you all soon.
After she exits, I sit back down.
Move it back down. So Strahd's like, well, let's go ahead and get the white elephant out of the room. I see that you all have already met Lady Bajorn. So Lady Bajorn, would you like to take your seat at the end of the table right now? Or would you like to sit next to Sir Dink here? It's like I see that he has open seats beside of him.
Oh, I'll sit beside Jane.
So you're beside Dink, looking straight across at Vincent. So which you know Vincent very well, as you have had a slight taste of him.
And now Strahd has too.
Yeah.
So, Lady Bajorn, I hope that your night out on the town was fulfilling.
Yes, very.
Like you have seemed quite beside yourself since returning to the castle. Everyone here should know that because of your wonderful interaction with Lady Bajorn here, that we deemed that you were fully worthy to come to the castle. You know, as some of you all have seemed to have been very interested in the souls of the people here, having a lot of heart and soul, it goes a long way here. And it seems like all of you here have much heart and soul. So Lady Bajorn was nice enough to gauge to make sure that it wasn't a ruse. There are many that do not like my Lady of Mists. So we had to make sure that, you were not necessarily a problem.
No, Master. These people pose no problem to you.
As I recall, we almost burned you to a crisp. Flashback and